Hey, how's it going? This is Melinda and welcome to my channel. Today I want to propose a question to you. Have you ever been to a record store and you saw a record? Once you saw it, you knew you needed to have it in your collection. No, it's just me. I'm the only one who gets a little obsessed with records. Okay then, I will admit it. This is a stack of records that once I saw them, I knew I had to have them in my collection. And very excited to have them. So I'm going to show you these, and if you would, please subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out a lot, and thank you in advance for your support. So let me go ahead and get started with these wonderful records that I have picked up. This is Slow Hand by Eric Clapton, an absolute classic. And I was able to find a copy of the original master recording from Mobile Fidelity. Sounds fantastic. You know, there's hits on here like Lay Down Sally that I remember hearing as a kid. Cocaine. My personal favorite on here is Wonderful Tonight, an absolutely beautiful song that he wrote for Pattie Boyd, his wife, who was also George Harrison's wife before she was Eric Clapton's wife. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother video. But anyway, this is a great record, and I'm so happy to have the Mobile Fidelity version. I mean, it sounds just wonderful. The next record I'm going to show is something that, well, the next three. As you all know, I have been into jazz lately. I love just how beautiful and relaxing jazz music is. I don't have a ton of it in my collection, but I ran into a few albums the other day. I passed up on them because of price, but then the more I thought about it, the more I thought, you know, I better pick these up. I might regret it if I don't. So let me show you. First off, this is Milestones by Miles Davis. Just a beautiful, beautiful record. Anything by Miles Davis, you just really can't go wrong. And what I really liked about this one, it was pressed at RTI, and it is a mono version, which I think when you're getting these early records, mono sounds fantastic. RTI is a wonderful pressing plant. So I went ahead and picked that one up. It wasn't that expensive. It was just a great way to build on my jazz collection. I also picked up Miles Davis, Someday My Prince Will Come. This was his wife at the time. What a cutie pie. She was beautiful, and I really liked this one. This was a lot of fun. Again, it is a mono version and pressed at RTI. So these came out in 2013, so I don't know how easy they are to find anymore. So that's why I wanted to pick them up. And all of them are on this really cool reproduction of the Columbia 6i label. This is the last one that I picked up, Miles Davis, Round About Midnight. And I'm sorry for the glare, you all. I'm really trying hard not to show the glare, but you know, all three mono pressings, pressed at RTI, really great prices. So even though I passed up on them, the more I thought about them, I had to go back and get them. So the next one I'm going to show, once I knew was available as a Mobile Fidelity record, I had to have it. And I found this for under $20. This is Days of Future Past by the Moody Blues. And I know this is something that so many people have in their collections. I will say this. This is one of the best sounding Mobile Fidelity records that I've ever heard. And that is saying a lot because Mobile Fidelity is fantastic. But they just hit this one out of the park. It's so good. And if you're familiar with 1960s psych rock, you know this album's a little weird. It has some narration talking in between the songs. Once you get used to that though, you're good to go. The songs are beautiful. They sound amazing on Mobile Fidelity. And of course the song Nights in White Satin was an absolute classic. And I really do like the Moody Blues. This was a great album, and I'm so happy to now have the original master recording version of it. Here's another one that I wanted. They recently reissued it. I missed the reissue. but I found the early 1980s version of it. It is the Mobile Fidelity original master recording of Breakfast in America by Supertramp. This is such a killer record, you all. We've got Breakfast in America. Goodbye Stranger is my personal favorite. Take the Long Way Home. There's another one on here that was a huge hit. The Logical Song. That was just played constantly when I was a kid. And what a great record. And I'm really happy to have the MoFi pressing of it. Here is the label. You all know the Mobile Fidelity. They're usually this black and white version. Just another really great one to have. This next one I'm going to show blew me away. This is something that once I knew was available on the original master recording, I thought, oh man, if I ever run into this, I'm going to pick it up. It's always been something I've always wanted. This is David Bowie's Let's Dance, and this is on the original master recording. This is my second favorite album by David Bowie. Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars is my favorite, and I do own the Mobile Fidelity copy of that one. And I had an original of this that I thought sounded really good, but I had to get this one. This is Mobile Fidelity, and look at this. It says demonstration copy, not for resale. I've never seen a Mobile Fidelity demonstration copy before. They didn't demonstrate it very often. This is in absolutely killer shape. It's, you know, they didn't use it very much. It sounds so good and it's so much fun to listen to. Here is the record, just in fabulous condition. So that was something that I was so excited when I found. And as far as this album, Let's Dance, I know it's not everybody's favorite, but I really love it. Next to Ziggy Stardust, this is my favorite. We've got hits on here like Modern Love, and Let's Dance is a really long version. There's also a song that came from the movie Cat People. Oh, I forget the name of it. Let me look it up real quick. Yeah, Cat People, Putting Out the Fire. That is such a cool song. Really love it. And one thing I think is really cool about David Bowie, even though his early stuff was probably his most popular, I love as he got older, his voice got deeper, and I actually like his voice on here better. If you want to know what I'm talking about, I highly recommend you look up the song China Girl. He has just incredible vocals on that song, and I love his deep, rich voice. So very happy to have the Mobile Fidelity version of Let's Dance. Now this is something that I had been wanting for a very long time, and I briefly showed it on my tribute to Eddie Van Halen. I'm still just absolutely reeling from the loss of Eddie Van Halen. I cannot believe it. But anyway, I had been looking for this for a long time, and where I went, the price was really good. So I picked up a few copies of this. I want to just show this to you. This is the Dick Clark National Music Survey. It's a box set. You all have seen, if you've watched my channel long enough, I also pick up the American Top 40s by Casey Kasem. The American Top 40s were sent to radio stations played them, and then they got sent back to the American Top 40 headquarters, and all of those records were destroyed. However, a few survived, and I do have a few of those. I don't know what happened with the Dick Clark National Music Survey records. I don't know if they got destroyed or what, but I found several copies, and I just don't see these very often. So let me show you what's inside. They come with these wonderful DJ notes. The owner of the store, I believe it was called Albums on the Hill, he was the DJ, and these were his personal copies. Here is the playlist of the Dick Clark National Music Survey. They're really, really cool. This particular version had Pretty Woman. It was there when they first came onto the charts at number 28, because this was a top 30 record countdown. There's also really cool songs on here like Leader of the Band by Dan Fogelberg, Freeze Frame by J. Giles Band, Do You Believe in Love by Huey Lewis and the News. We also have Tonight I'm Yours by Rod Stewart, Take It Easy on Me by Little River Band, I Love Rock and Roll by Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, Centerfold by the J. Giles Band, the #1 song for the week. And this particular box was from March 13th of 1982. The #1 song was Open Arms by Journey. Loved that song growing up. And let me just show you one of the records. It is a 3 LP box. I picked up a few of these. I really wanted to have them because of my connection to Pretty Woman by Van Halen. And if you're unfamiliar with the story and how I got started by Van Halen being my favorite band, just go back to that video where I'm talking about Eddie Van Halen's passing and did a tribute, and you'll get the full story of it. But anyway, love having this box set of Dick Clark's National Music Survey. And finally, the next one I'm going to show is something that, as you can see, I'm not at home. I am in the beautiful state of Colorado, and I'm kind of going back and forth on a business trip to Colorado. So you'll see me here and at home, kind of going back and forth in my videos. But anyway, on the way to Colorado, I stopped at a store called Josie Records. It was in Kansas City, Kansas. Mitch Wood, a really good channel, he recommended that I go to that store while I was in Kansas City. I saw this amazing box set that, you know, at the time I talked myself out of because of the price. But once I left that record store, I immediately regretted not picking that box set up. And let me show you what it was, because of course I came back around and picked it up. It's very heavy. So this is Thelonious Monk, and this is the complete Riverside recordings. I am a huge Thelonious Monk fan. I love piano music. This is a 22 LP set. It is the complete records that he created from Riverside, and just absolutely killer. I'll try to pull these out and just show you so you can see what the records look like. It's in really, really good shape. Absolutely love it. So very happy to have this in the collection. And let me just show you some of the records. This is what it looks like. Like I said, it's 22 LPs, so we're getting a lot of wonderful Thelonious Monk music, and my copies are in absolutely amazing shape. I don't think they got played a lot. Here is the covers that they came in, all of these sleeves. So I love Thelonious Monk, and when I saw that this box set existed, I just couldn't stop thinking about it until I had it. It comes with a really cool booklet, just an absolutely beautiful set of Thelonious Monk music. So, you know, thank you so much, Mitch Wood, for recommending the store that led me to getting this beautiful box set. And those are some of my vinyl obsessions that I have had recently. If there's something like this, if you can relate to this video, please leave your vinyl obsessions in the link below. I love reading your comments. Please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.